What's up, folks? It's your boy Public in the building. So this is the 60 card Fire Fist deck. I got third place with this on in regionals. Hold up, this card's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be Vulcan. So yeah, so I got third place with this. Then we start off with one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swallow, one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Snake, triple Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Dragon, one Buffalo, two Cold Soldier Wolf Barks, triple bear, one gorilla, double caribou, double boar, one rooster, the one spirit, double raven, one hawk, double leopard, double maxi. My spell lineup is 25, not 25, two magic planners, two transmodifiers, two onslaughts, one dark hole, double MST, one lance, double circle of the fire kings, triple Tensu, double Gyoku, one Yoko, triple double Tenki, I'm so sleepy, ultimate fire formation Saeto, one bottomless, double Vanity's emptiness, fire formation Kyle, triple Tensin, double Phoenix Shane, one mistake, triple Tenki, but sorry, and one Tom Morning. I played 25 monsters, 20 spells, 15 traps. My extra deck: one Crimson Blader, one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Karen, one Black Rose, one Horse Prince, one Vulcan the Divine. This card saved me in the matches against Mermels because he had Dragosack on the field. I synchro into him and I bounced back Dragosack and I bounced back Phoenix Chain. It was funny. Crazy Box. I mean, the card didn't work today because I didn't see any skill drain. But yes, this card is still gonna remain in my extra deck because skill drain is still a deadly card. Um, Triple Tiger King, it's a must. It doesn't matter how much people wish I said, oh, you don't need Triple Tiger. No, you need Triple Tiger King. You need it because you're playing about 16 formations. 16 formations. Tiger King leads into this, and you want to make sure Tiger King. You always want to make sure you always have a Tiger King. The one direwolf after you do Saeto, you want to go direwolf to pop the back row before you start attacking. Two Cardinals to recycle Tenkies and recycle Cardinal. One Abyss Dweller. I'm thinking about dropping this card because I went up against Mermels. I had two of them. I didn't even need to worry about their Atlanteans because if I had Masquerade, it would be a lot more better choice to go against or to have instead of having this. One Cowboy, I didn't bang nobody today, so it was pretty shocking. This card surprisingly helped me out today. During round 1, my opponent XYZ encored me twice. And I was like, okay, Lion Emperor, let's go. And then, well, he XYZ encored me once. Second time he tried to XYZ encore me, I had Swallow on the field. And if you don't remember what Swallow does, face up beast where monsters cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. So it doesn't even matter if XYZ encore even came and activate. Can't. So my side deck, one Pitchback Werewolf. It's good against Boujins. It's good against Chain Burn because they're forced to activate their chains early. It's good against Gadgets because they play around their back row, and also too against Mermels because they're forced to activate their traps early. The one Effect Veiler, it really didn't come into play today. I mean, I didn't even side it. Third MST, for Dragon Rulers, if I catch them playing skill drain, then yes, you will see a third MST in there. Lance for skill drain. Dimensional Fissure, Boujins, Transmigration Prophecy. It's mainly for Dragon Rulers. Dragon Rulers and Mermills, because you know they depend on Tidal, and Dragon Rulers, they depend on their dragons in the graveyard. So that's why, and also too because I could put back a tanky when I want to. Third Emptiness. If you see me main this card, then you know why you know why there's third one in here. Dragon Rulers, Mermills, Firefist Mirror Match, and I guess Chamberlain too as well, because I did one up against it and I had Emptiness, so he couldn't Battle Fader me. Macros Cosmos. This card is good under with Dragon, because you could still get Dragon's effect and you know still set traps, and you can still play the power matchup against Bujins, because they can't Crane, or they can't come back from macro unless they have Reincarnation. Double Imperial Wall for Dragon Rulers mainly, but I don't like having it at 3 because you know I play my win condition card, so that's why it's at 2. 2 goals is match Dragon Rulers mainly. I didn't see no heroes, so this card was like I sided in against Dragon Rulers, but I never drew it. So, but the Imperial Walls won me the game 3. Well, it didn't win. It prolonged it until I was able to go off on him, and he had 6 cents and went off. I rolled. He called 5-6. I rolled a 6. He drew 6 cards. He had the trap stun, and then I had Max C for debris. So he didn't take the challenge. Which, if I was a Dragon Rule player, I would have taken the challenge and I would have lost. The second mistake, again, for Mermill, Bujins, Dragon Ruler, and Harpies. I really hate going against Harpies, and you know Harpies is a bad matchup. The one Mind Drain for Dragon Rulers, Chain Burn, and Mermail Monsters. Soul Drain, Dragon Rulers, Mermails, and Bujins. And that's pretty much the deck list right here. I'll explain to you about my matchups. Game 1, round 1, I went up against Mermails. I 2-0'd him. Round 2, I went up against Dragon Rulers. Game 1, I slaughtered him. Game 2, he had all the answers. And then game 3, it was 6 cents, and he drew the 6 cards, and I had Maxi for debris, and he didn't take the Maxi challenge. So during that next turn, I punished him with Spirit, and then the turn after, he brought out Crimson Blader and Star Eater, and I came back because of Cardinal, and because I had Cardinal back his Star Eater and his Crimson Blader, and I pitched Yoku and Dragon to bring back Buffalo from the graveyard. Attack for game. Round 3, that's when I lost to Bujins. Game 1, I couldn't do anything. Literally, I try to go in, I can't go in. Bujins, they can never lose a battle ever. Crane equals triple Tencent, which is ridiculous. So during that time, I was crying. I was like, yo, I needed Masquerade. If I had Masquerade, this wouldn't happen to me. If I would have had him, this would not have happened to me. So that's why. And then game 2 of the Bujin matchup, if you see the video, you saw how I won. Game 3, that's when I misplayed so hard. I was trying to settle for Saeto by crashing Tiger King to get the 7 formation and just sit on that for time. And then next thing you know, I forgot this card was on the field, so I'm like, crash. Oh no, Tiger King is banished, so I can't even do anything. So that's what happened for that one, and that's why I got my first loss. Then round 4, I went up against Chamberlain. I mean, the guy was He was average, I would say. I'm not gonna call him a bad player, like that. But he was average. I mean, I kept abusing Kyoku, and he didn't know how to chain against Kyoku, so it was a 2-0 for that one. And then after that, I went up against Mermels game 1. He freaking he freaking took the Max Seed challenge and OTK'd me game 1. Game 2, I OTK'd him back. Game 3, I was on the ropes because he brought out this guy on me, and he bounced back. What was it? What was the something? Some water monster. The water monster, where it says you discard 1 water to bounce to return a monster back to your opponent's hand. So he returned back Tiger King. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to lose. And then at top deck, Dragon. Use Dragon's effect. Bring back Bear. And I went into Tiger King. Tiger King's effect negate everybody, and I just activated this card and just ended the duel horribly. Like, everybody was like, yo, what just happened? I saw 1 card in the field, and next thing you know, I saw 5 monsters on the field. So this card definitely won me that game because of it's underrated and people don't expect it. Then the next game I had to go against Bujins again. I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So game 1, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm like down 200 life points left. I'm like, yo, I need an answer. Sayato saved me again. It saved me again, and I locked down both his back row, locking his Book of Moon and his Bujin reincarnation that he was trying to bluff me off with. And he had what's that guy? I can't even say that guy's name. Like, it's like on some Asian stuff. Kakatsuchi, I can't even say it. But yeah, he had this guy on the field with black corn, and I couldn't do anything for a while. So I went to Cardinal during the Sayato play. I put back his turtle, and I put back Black Ship of Corn because he only had 1 turtle in the graveyard, and I was like, yo, I'm not going to target your XYZ monster so you can activate your turtle in response to my Cardinal, and now I lose. No, not happening. Not having that. So I did that, put the monsters back to the deck, and then I synchroed into Vulcan, bouncing back my Phoenix Chain, and bouncing back his Kazuzuki, I can't even say it, bouncing him back to his extra deck and tapping it. Game 2, I got slaughtered. Like, literally, he had all the answers. Even though I had Dimensional Fissure, like, I can't get over Yamato. Couldn't. And then game 3, this was funny. You gotta laugh. Game 3, I had Gorilla, Summon Gorilla, Transmodify, bring out Swallow, set Tensen, activate Dimensional Fissure, and I had a set Phoenix Chain. You know what this mofo does? He MST, he blind end phase MST my Tensen. I'm like, okay. He special summons Cyber Dragon. I'm like, oh snap. Okay, that's fine. He attacks. I activate Phoenix Chain. I drew 1 useless card. I set it and turn. Because like he can attack for 2,000 during that turn. So I'm at 8 stacks. He's at 6,000. He draws. He activates Tenki for Bear, and he activates Bear's effect, and he forgot about his effect. So I'm like, okay, so what card are you popping on your side of the field? He was like, wait, what? I had to read Relative Fire for Swallow. He read it, he was devastated, he scooped, and that was in time. So that's why I got the win against Bujins. The next round was against what was it? Dragon Rulers. Now this was crazy because I OTK'd him game 1, and then game 2. This is what I had. Hold up. Um. I started out this, and I started out that. I had Vanity's Emptiness, and I started out. I had this triple Vanity's Emptiness, one mistake, Tensu, Hawk. I'm like, oh my gosh, this hand's ass, but it was good in a way. So when he started to go off, I activated Emptiness. He said that's fine. I did the 2 searching. He tried to do the 2 searching. I flipped mistake. He Regeki breaks mistake, and he tried to go for another play. And when he tried to go for another play, he tried to activate. Well, when I flipped the second Emptiness, he chained return in response. I was like, okay. Chained the third Emptiness. He paid half his life points, lost return different dimension, and he started to wall up really hard because he lost Dragon Rulers. He had no food left. So, and he ran in. And you know how stupid the move was. He ran over a Hawk, so I was able to get Tanky, and I transferred Tanky into like a freaking Snake because I top deck Gorilla, summon out Gorilla and summon out Snake. Use Gorilla's effect, pop his Ravine. I got in Snake's effect to go off and set another trap. And when I tried to declare an attack, he Book of Moons my Gorilla. So I intern. He wins the Colossal Fighter. He runs into my Snake. I was forced to activate Tension, and pretty much he brings back Colossal back, and he runs over my Gorilla. Then after that, I top decked. I don't know how I won again. I just forgot. Like, all I know is that I took that match. I 2-0'd him, and everybody was like, "Yo, who is this Fire Fist? Who is this Fire Fist player?" Kid had never heard about me. I tell people like, "Yo, you gotta watch out. I'm like the dark horse of this tournament." Then next match, was it? Yeah, that was, I was already on round 7. So round 8, final match. So I'm like, yo, who am I going to play against? I didn't face against Evilsworn. My homeboy was he was X1. My other homeboy was X1. My homeboy was playing Evilsworn. Other homeboy was playing Dragon Rose. So I'm like, alright, I don't want to face against Dragon. I don't want to face against another Dragon Rose. I want to get another free match. So I didn't get a free match, but I got matched up against Inzektors, and this guy was just slaughtering Dragon Rulers. Like, he was in top tables for like 5 hours. Like, yo, it was crazy. So me and him matched up. We got the feature match. Game 1, I drew the nuts. I drew Broken. Game 2, I transfer a boar into a bear into Tanky, and then Tanky dropped Snake, and then I popped Dark Arm. I went Tiger King, and I had Sato set, and Sato went off, and he scooped it up. So, and after that, everybody was like, "Yo, congratulations! I got the deck profile. I got the mat. I already sold the mat already. So if you're trying to try to get the mat, too late. So, and that's pretty much my regional experience. Like, it was crazy. Like, I'm still mind blown that, like, yo, I really went 3rd place. I mean, I wanted to give you guys 1st place. I wanted to so bad if I did not misplay. But towards the end of the day, I mean, yes, I topped. Now I need to do some changes. And the first changes I'm gonna do depending on the list, I'm dropping Abyss Dweller. I'm dropping him. Like, I need to put back Like, I need to put back, where is he? I need to put back Masquerade. I have to. Like, I don't want to be free to Bujins. I don't want to. I hate it. So that's what's going there. For the next set, I really don't know how they're gonna do with the list. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. I hope they give Fire Fist, Spirit to 2, and then maybe I could do more things with my Fire Fist at 60 cards. I mean, 60 cards is going to be staying around. I mean, like, the only bad hand, like, when I really drew bad, it was only against Chamber, and Chamber didn't do anything that much, so I was able to recover fast. I mean, game 1, I opened up straight traps and Dragon and Spirit. It was pretty bad. I was sitting on Dragon, but Dragon won me that game though. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck list. The regional deck list will be out soon. I'm waiting for Florida Movement to drop that video. I will be dropping that combo video soon. I want to get more combos off so that when you guys see the deck, you guys know how to do the combos. So this is your boy Public out. Ciao.